Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into Schemesh, a fascinating project that blends the Unix shell with a Lisp REPL. It's incredibly cool.
I'm really intrigued. So it's not just one or the other, right? It's actually both a shell and a Lisp environment working together?
Exactly. Think of it as a supercharged shell. You can use it like bash or zsh for everyday commands, but when you need more power, you seamlessly switch to a full-fledged Scheme REPL. Amazing!
That's a pretty unique approach. How does the switching between shell and Lisp modes work? Is it complicated?
Not at all. It's surprisingly intuitive. Parentheses trigger Lisp mode. Braces trigger shell mode. You can even nest them. There are also directives like #scheme and #shell for more explicit control. It's all very fluid.
So you could write a Lisp function that then executes a shell command, all within the same environment?
Precisely. You can mix and match shell commands and Lisp expressions with ease. The project even creates first-class Lisp objects representing shell jobs, which you can manage from either the shell or Lisp side. It's elegant and powerful.
That sounds incredibly efficient for scripting. I imagine it's much more robust than traditional shell scripting, which can be prone to errors.
Absolutely. The author makes a strong point about that. Traditional shell scripting is often clumsy and error-prone due to string expansion and splitting. Schemesh replaces that with the power and safety of Lisp. I see the appeal.
I'm curious about the job control. How does that work in this dual-mode environment?
Good question. You've got the usual Control+C and Control+Z for interrupting and suspending jobs. But from the scheme side, you get functions like /start, /run, /bg, and /fg for more fine-grained control. It's a very comprehensive approach.
And what about features? Does it have auto-completion and things like that?
Oh yeah, it's got a pretty impressive feature set. Multi-line editing, parentheses highlighting, history, cut and paste, context-sensitive auto-completion, though some improvements are pending, UTF-8 support, shell aliases, built-ins, environment variables, and more. It's a really fully featured shell.
It sounds like a dream for someone who likes Lisp and needs a powerful shell. What about installation? Is it difficult?
The installation instructions are provided for Debian and Fedora, and they seem pretty straightforward. It involves installing some dependencies and then compiling. The readme also provides troubleshooting tips, which is always helpful.
So overall, Schemesh seems like a really innovative project. It's a compelling blend of power and elegance. I'm definitely going to check it out.
I agree. It's a remarkable piece of software. The combination of a robust shell with the expressiveness of Lisp is a winning formula. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Schemesh. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.